So while we're here, let's introduce who we got here.
My name is Symphony. I am the founder and director of Words of Life and Symphony Studio.
Fresh Boy Reese, producer, rapper, engineer, I do it all.
Oh, I go by Big Bang, repping C-Band forever. And I'm an artist myself. And stay tuned when I got plenty of stuff to show you.
Alright, and I'm Josh. I'm repping Space ENT. You know, you can look me up, Wolf is 21.
And I'm Monique. I'm representing myself, and I'm here to make art and, come together.
Alright, so my man, on April 11th, what are we looking forward to out here?
Well, we're looking for a dope event. We just had an event. We're coming off on November 8th at the legendary Dive, the 3rd and South. And we're going to do it this time at T&L's Place at 331 South 60th Street. That's right off of 60th and Locust. And we're going to turn up just like we did at the legendary Dive November the 8th last year. This is our second artist showcase, not our second event. We've had rap competition, we've had battles, we've had cypher parties, we've had a number of other events. We also have a rap competition that you need to look out for this coming June as well, right after this April event.
So what kind of people are coming together to, just network, to get to know one another, to turn up, and, just listen to some great music?
We have Virginia, we have Mo Bang and Jerry Hooker that's coming all the way up from Virginia to show love. We have my man who is actually a team member who we promoted from Microsoft. He's actually in DC now. His name is Tax. So he's coming from DC to do his thing. We have Synthetic coming from New Jersey. King of Clouds. We got my man Rated R coming from New Jersey. We have quite a few Philly artists as well. And we have a lot of love coming from AMG as well, who are now posted up in Philly, but originally from South Carolina. So we have a few cities and states, what have you, that's represented for this event on April the 11th.
Now, we know a little bit about the event and whatnot, and I love the backdrop behind you. So what can you tell us about Words of Life itself? About the person that's throwing this event?
Well, the show producers behind the event is me and Miss Josephine. I have another few artists that are always, right there, and that's the team that's helping. We have Elle over here, our producer. We have my man right here, Fresh Boy Reese, who's one of our engineers. We also have Young Will. He's not in the building right now, but Young Will actually is helping to co-produce the event. Our events, the main focus of all of our events is to bring artists together to network up and coming and new artists, as well as existing established artists, bringing them together to network, to show love. There's no hate. One of the things I loved about last year was that everybody, and I mean everybody, from just your average Joe that just came in to be a part of the showcase to people who had a little bit more hype and a little bit more buzz, showed love to everybody. Mm-hmm. There was no booze. There wasn't a whole bunch of cell phone conversation. There wasn't a whole bunch of people, at one part of the room.
And I think that's real dope.
Mm-hmm.
What about other people who may think that, how can they get in on this? How can they, how can they spread the love like you're spreading?
Well, Words Life and Symphony Studios posted on every major format as far as, networking, having conversations online. We're on Twitter. We're on Facebook. We have a website. We have an email. People can call 215-796-9010. You can also see pretty much every move that we're making on our Facebook day by day, from artists being in the booth to live words that's every Friday at 8 p.m. Again, the showcase that's coming up, if we, have the producer in the studio just to see what type of music he's producing. So people can get in contact with us anytime, as well as know what we're doing, even if they're not physically here.
Okay, now as somebody that judged one of your showcases last year,
Mm-hmm.
What makes me want to come back once more time?
Because we turn up, we do it, you know what I'm saying? And as I said before, we're about respecting talent. This is not a name situation. This is not a popularity contest. This is not a click thing where we're going to ride one artist. It's about everybody that steps foot on that stage, from the young to the older, and this is a Youth in the Dell event. So, I'm kind of a little bit on pins and needles, but I'm definitely sure that it's going to be good, bringing the youth and the adults together. I'm positive it's going to be a good turnout.
Word. So, one more thing. Just repeat the information of the event.
Absolutely, and I have a little bit more information for you all that's going to be a part of the event because there's a lot of you out there. A few things that I want you to take note of, so whip out your pens and your pads. If you want to be in our promo video, okay, you need to, by March the 25th, so that's next Wednesday, you need to come up with some photos or some video footage of something that you might have spit and send it to me, whether you're singing, whether you're rapping, or like I said, it could just be pictures. If you don't submit it by the 25th, we just gonna make the promo video with what we do have. That's WOLSSINC@gmail.com. Again, WOLSSINC@gmail.com, which stands for Words of Life Symphony Studio Incorporation @gmail.com. Another thing is the ticket sales. For those of you who are out there selling tickets, April 3rd is the cutoff. We will be removing the ability to buy tickets on the website as well as for you coming to the studio. So that means that all admissions would have to be at the door, which is $15. All artists there the night of the event to be there by 9:15 so that your arms can be tagged, all of the performers that is, so that your arms can be tagged for you being VIP, you know, for your food and everything else, so we know whose footage to, you know, to take away and all of that kind of good stuff, because we do have a lot of performers. The event's going to start promptly at 9:30 p.m. We don't start late. They opening up, Reese, Young Will, we got Rex, a few other artists is opening up the event. They starting as soon as the time starts. Let's get it popping.
And you heard it first here, Words of Life Studios.